Hey everybody, we're back with another upper body workout. So we'll get right into the warm-up. We're going to start with our prone, eyes wide and T's. So down on the ground, arms overhead. We're going to lift up a couple inches off the ground, squeezing in your upper back, 10 reps there, and then move out about 45 degrees. Up a few inches, we'll do 10 reps there, then out to the sides, 10 reps there as well. So you should be feeling that in the back of your shoulders and your upper back. I don't want you squeezing too much in your lower back there, mostly just focusing on the shoulder and scapular region. Next, moving on, is a prone overhead press. So get in the same position. We're going to be working the same muscles. We've done this one before, but I'll remind you how to do it. So we're going to lift up the arms and squeeze down, pinching your shoulder blades together, and then pressing up over your head like you're doing a shoulder press. With this, I want you to try and keep your arms externally rotated, so you're going to keep your palms off of the floor. See, my forearm is about parallel with the floor with this. So I'm really working those external rotators as well as the middle of my back, squeezing my shoulder blades down. And this is just going to help prepare our shoulders for a good workout today. And then last in the warm-up is 30 jumping jacks. So then rest about 30 to 60 seconds, and then we'll move on to the first exercise, which is going to be a high pull. So today I'm going to use a bag with some textbooks in it. Anything that you can grab kind of far apart with your hands this way, a little bit wider than shoulder width. You can use water bottles or anything that would be like two separate weights as well. So with this, I'm going to pull up towards my shoulders, driving my elbows back, and keeping my arms just a few inches away from my body. I'll show you this way. So with this, we're going to be feeling it kind of in the upper traps, as well as the middle of our back and our shoulders. You might feel it in your biceps a little bit too, but really try and pull from the shoulders and the upper back with that. All right, next exercise is going to be a shrug. You can use the same thing you just used, a bag with the textbooks in it, or like water bottles or two separate weights. So with this, I'll show you with the bag. So we're going to shrug our shoulders up, and then a 3-second negative down, controlling the negative, up, and then control on the way down. So for this one, I don't want you to be rolling the shoulders forward or backwards this way, just straight up. So lock the shoulder blades back, and then straight up and straight down this way. All right, moving on. Next exercise is going to be a superset. We're going to do close grip and wide grip push-ups. Wide grip first, sorry. 10 reps each. So we'll go wide grip. We're going to be targeting more of the chest here. And then close after you do 10 reps. You can pause for a little bit, but try and do it with as little of a rest as possible. You'll be targeting the triceps more here. So, as always, if you need to modify, totally fine to do it on the knees for this. And if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can put your feet up on a bench or a chair and then kind of do it in a decline position. All right, so moving on, our next superset for the biceps, we're going to do a standing curl first. So I'm going to show you with the dumbbells or the water bottles. 10 reps here, full stretch, full squeeze from the side this way, chest out nice and tall. So 10 reps there, and then have a seat. Put your legs out in front of you this way. Same thing with grab your weights. So we're gonna pin your arms up against your side this way. So see how my upper arm is a little bit in front of my torso? So this would be all the way parallel with my torso. We're gonna go a little bit in front and then pin it down here. So I'm still getting that full stretch in my arm, but my arms are now resting on my thighs. So I'm gonna curl up, squeezing hard, and then come down nice and slow. And at the bottom, I want you to hold and pause for 1 second without letting it relax, okay? So curl, come down, pause, up, pause, and so on. So 10 reps there. And then finally, the last exercise we're going to do today before the core and cardio circuit is going to be a shoulder press. So you can do it standing or sitting. I'll show you sitting, just because I have a fan overhead. So take your weights. You can do cross-legged. If you want more of a core challenge, put your legs out in front, and then try and sit forward and activate that core. Sitting up nice and tall. So take your weights next to your shoulders this way. You're going to keep your arms not too far in, not too far out, about 45-degree angle from your body. And press up, come down, squeezing in your middle back as you come down, keeping everything nice and tight, keeping your core tight, and make sure you breathe. So we'll go 15 reps there, 4 sets, and we'll move on to our core and cardio circuit, which is going to start with plank walkouts. So with these, We're gonna start from a standing position, and we're gonna walk out into a plank, and then come back up. So I'll show you again. Walk out into a high plank, and walk back in. Next, we're gonna do an ab rollout. So don't worry if you don't have a roller, we're gonna do it with our hands. So on your knees, pretty similar to what we just did. We're gonna walk out as far as you can, but this time your arms are gonna be way in front of your body, and come back. So walk out, my arms are in front of my head. Realize you can't see me. So my arms are all the way out, and come back in. And to modify this one, since this is a pretty challenging one, just walk out as far as you can, and then come back. If it's only a few steps with your hands, that's just fine. Still gonna feel it in the core. And then finally, our last one is gonna be a plank. We're just gonna hold it for 30 seconds, and then rest about 30 to 60 seconds and repeat. So all of those core exercises are gonna be 30 seconds, non-stop in between, so no resting in between, and at the end, rest 30 to 60 seconds. See, I'm out of breath, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this workout, and talk to you soon.